Good morning. Roz here. How are you? It's Saturday morning, the 12th of December. So we're here to do our Daily LENORMAND card spread reading. And I just realised I had my hair up and I went and raced to the bathroom to actually brush it out. So that's why the slight delay, and everything's going beep, beep, letting me know that I'm live. So I am live, and isn't it wonderful to be alive? It's a gorgeous day heading towards a gorgeous day. Even though what I've got outside is cloudiness, it's supposed to be coming up to a 30°C day, plus a little bit extra. I am here in the southern Flurio, so in South Australia. So it is our summer. It is coming up to what we should be expecting as warmer weather these days anyway. And it's what we can expect. So what we're here for is the Daily Lenormand card spread. And we've already got Karen here. Good morning. We have Judy and Lisa and Nikki. Wonderful to see you all here. I am live streaming over on Good Morning Linda as well. Lovely to see you here. Live streaming on several destinations, so that it is in mytimetv.live. It is YouTube, my YouTube channel. It's the Periscope, the Twitch, my Facebook page, and also the card reading group. So it's wonderful to have a bit of a spread around. I quite enjoy having that opportunity of choice for everyone. So now I'm going to actually choose to go over. I've got things flashing up in the background. I did do a full restart of the machine, so I think that's why. And there's a few beeps that are happening. I'm trying to get rid of them, and it's still not. It keeps coming up with them. I don't know why. It's my antivirus. I think it's wanting to actually open up a different thing in the background. Okay, we'll move over to the actual card spread. I am using the different Lenormand deck today. I don't always use these, obviously, because otherwise you'd have seen them already. But this is the Blue Bird Lenormand deck. It's a lovely little deck. It's got, this is the back, the same as the cover of the box. And it actually has, now I've gone and ungeometrically perfectly aligned that. But here we go. We're going to move into the reading now because I haven't got that closed properly. I'll keep it out the way. You'll have to ask me if you want to have the details of the deck. It's got the nice little phrases that are there, so I might be picking up the card and reading what the phrase is. It's not an easy thing to do under a camera, I can tell you. So now just move that over, that other silly thing. But anyway, a Bit Defender is working. Antivirus software on any computer is a good idea. So good morning to you too, Stephen. Sunny in Melbourne. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely to have those air balloons? I love the sound of the gas going. I haven't been in one yet. I'd like to, but just even hearing them is a lovely sound. So we're here for the spread, for the card reading. So we're going to get into it. What we've got is the letter in the workspace. We've got the house. I like this, that it's got the actual word of what the card is, in case I don't know. Letter in the workspace, house in the home space. I think that's really appropriate. Key here in the unexpected. This is actually clover, which we can't quite see because of the alignment I've made of the cards. There it is. Is it going to work? Not quite. Let's just see if I can get it. Perfect. Probably not worth it for that little bit. Oh, now I've messed it up, haven't I? That's what you get. Oh, look, that's almost it. So clover in your role, and we've got the mice in the outcome. So an interesting little spread this morning. Now, a letter in the business space. I will read that phrase first, and I'm assuming that you can hear me. I might just look down and instead of picking it up. And now I've got a sneeze coming. Wouldn't that be right? This surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend who wrote, "If the words portend a stormy sky, sadness will soon much intensify." So there isn't really the stormy looking sky here on this layout. So it's good news. Whatever you're going to be having in your workspace that's written, whether it's legal documents or whether it's informing of, notification of that type of thing, it is more in the business line of what the writings are. So it's good news. That's what I'm feeling around it this morning. So, and good morning, Sharon. So there are, and the other thing is too that I keep forgetting to remind, because I've got the two different multi-streams, like the two, programs I'm using, one doesn't see the comments of the other. In case you hear me saying and don't see the words of who I'm saying hello to. So I'm feeling the positives around this letter that's actually in that workspace today. So anything that you've got to do with writing, and it can be your emails and the notes, the jottings, whatever you're working on as well, if you're in front of a computer, I suppose. Oh, and so much is done with our mobile phones, mobile devices too now. So whichever way you're receiving those words, those letters, it's going to be in a positive vein. I think I'm not feeling that there's too much attention to detail in this one, even though if it is something legal, you do need to have the I's dotted, T's crossed, if it's more in that legal aspect. So just that awareness around and acknowledgement, receiving. It could be that you're writing something too. Don't forget that. So here in our home space, we've got the house. So it really is being that welcoming factor. As far as I'm concerned, our home should be welcoming. So what we've got here, though, listen to the verse. A stately home beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and excuse me, I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. That feels weird. Very sorry for that. I'm usually prepared, have all that stuff cleared out. And I'll start again. So a stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. So in how that phrasing is actually, yes, it's a stately place, but it's stable. It's, from what I'm hearing with just that phrase, is that it's creating that stability in our day to day. Because each deck does have its different nuance of understanding or communication, the way it actually puts across what the meaning of the card is. I take it usually from what the card is showing me and the energy I'm feeling around it. Remember to tap into your own intuitive senses and energy, gut feeling, what you're receiving. But for me, it does feel like it's because this does feel like it's more of a stately home. It's actually creating that space that gives you a good, clean feeling about your space, your home, that it is ready at all times to have friends come visit, to have family just drop in, and all that might involve for you. It feels that nice length of ownership or stay, that type of feeling that it really is a home, not just a place to live. That's what I'm feeling. Even though this says house, I'm feeling it more as the home and stability around this one. So keep creating that space for those benefits for you, because you need to be able to feel at home in your own house. So it's what I'm feeling with that one today. So, and with the key that's actually in that unexpected position, you're unlocking whatever potential that you have. That's what I've always felt with the key, that it's unlocking potential. And you can remember too that you can lock it up as well. But we'll read that little phrase that's with the key. Inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles into place. So that's a lovely phrase because it is the unlocking that's the biggest emphasis in that phrasing. So you have got the key to unlock whatever and what potential that you want it to. Remember too that each key is actually unique to you. So you've actually got sorry, Peanuts, I just trod on my dog. Oops. Lucky she didn't squeal. Oh, I didn't place weight on it. But even the locks, every individual lock, just create it as your specific lock that only your key can unlock and lock it up. So that's where there's that absolute uniqueness, as much as we are unique in ourselves as well, that you have your unique key to unlock all of that potential. Whatever you want to create, whatever you're busy with in your writing, reading those writings or receiving those writings, the letters, it's the unlocking that key or the code or whatever is used in that, and unlocking the house even, to be able to create and make that fully and truly your home. Now, this key is going to pop in as that unexpected. So be aware and know that whatever situation occurs in the day that is going to be that key for you. It can be sometimes just a phrase that somebody mentions to you that gives you that aha, that click, that instant dropping into place, that will be what's going to be the potential. Oh, I might do that for my house to really create that pizzazz for being my home and the energy around it. Oh, wow, I might word it this way so that I've got the real, if you're into marketing and that type of thing, it might have that phrasing that really kicks it into place to being, someone's going to hear that and they'll buy from me, that type of thing. Or it'll be the right words for a project that's for the bosses or whatever. So certainly have that key. I keep forgetting the camera's that way. I'm going the opposite. So have that key in the hand and turn it at the opportune time when you sense through your day that, this is my key moment. Okay. We're here, and your role, it really is to pick up on that awareness and know you've got the good luck today. Let's read the phrase for this one. So it's flowers surrounded in clover leaf mean happiness surrounded over grief. Oh, hang on, I'm reading that word wrong. Start again. Flowers surrounded in clover leaf means happiness surmounted over grief. Bits of luck and fortune await. You have the potential to make life great. And there is the foretelling of, in your role, the foretelling of what is going to be unlocked. There is good fortune. You are going to have good fortune coming up for the day. It's happening. Put that in process. I like that bit that means happiness surmounted over grief, because yesterday was honestly a bit of a tough day for me. But I know now, like just seeing this as part of today's reading, it really does give that moment of reminder and love that we move on and we do create for ourselves our own path. Good morning, Kerry Ann. So it is something that we create as well. The opportunity is there. We need to pick it up and take it and move with it so that we are actually creating our good luck and that perspective in our life that helps to create that, what is our best potential? Unlock that with that key that we have. And that's, it does bring happiness. When we actually feel good about what's coming ahead, we can put that more positive aspect into action. We decide to do that. Even if we're in our darkest hour, we can still smile at what the memories were of of what our experiences were. The good times and fun times and all of that when you're in a grief pattern. Or when you're looking to create something new and you're not sure how it goes, remember how it's worked before in something similarly, or for others, how it works and moves into that period of good luck, that creating for ourselves, that's going to bring us our own good fortune, our positivities, and living in that energy. So, great spread on that surrounding circle that is the basics of our daily life, I suppose. And then we come to the outcome and we've got the mice. Now, the mice normally are around theft and something in the background that's nibbling away at. Let's see what the phrase is on this card. So, the robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hope's not foregone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear. So it really is what it just said to me, what I was feeling as I was reading that phrase, because I know on the other, like on my Gilded Reverie deck, I love the mouse card because it's got such a plump abundance in it, because the mice are feeding on the food. They're taking advantage of what is there being left laying around. This speaks a little more about the theft of what we have, what we might have stored up and have in our possession that's being stolen, is what I'm feeling with this. But it's almost like, but we've got to be responsible for keeping an eye on it, because if we want to keep it, we should be more careful with what we want to keep and take the precautions of keeping an eye, locking it up or making it safe away from the mice, having the systems in place that we don't want, that we've got as double checks in our workspace or our business, keeping the house safe, all of that from the mice. But because we have got the key, a good card. We have got the clover, absolutely a very good lucky card. It really does take that, that of the mice away and just brings forward, to me, that ability to be in spaces and places that are hard to access, that we too can actually take, and it is a bit of a take advantage of the situations that are around us to our benefit, because that's all mice are really doing. They're taking advantage, taking what isn't theirs, yeah, but it's that opportunistic stuff. It's reminding us, look, do the right thing, in my view. We've got the luck card here. We're really going to be able to experience that today if we allow it. But with the right frame of mind, with that right intention, not to actually steal from someone else ideas or pick up other people's possessions and think we can just hoof off with them type of thing. It's not that. It's just taking advantage of what we can use legitimately with good intentions, because we've got the good luck card supporting us in that. Ask first. There's always communication. And so honestly, it's a really eye-opening spread in some respects, because, the good luck comes with some responsibility, and responsibility is to do with actually, those good intentions and being the good citizen, I suppose, and all that we can be. It does come down a bit too to being that best that we can be. So I'm in the wrong space. I went to change the screen and I'm in the wrong program. So with all that we actually are experiencing and have done through this year, good morning, Mandy. It has been a tough year, and we're coming closer and closer to the close of it. We've still got Christmas to go through, to move through. Not to say that it's something we have to push through. Christmas, for many, many people, besides the commercialisation of it and, the over-the-top stuff, that's only my opinion, of what Christmas has become, it is, for many people, an absolute celebration of Christ's birth. That's what is their truth in why we celebrate Christmas. And it is an honour to be able to share that around and about our free country, a country that does allow all religions and beliefs. So whatever it is that you are moving into as your belief, what you hold as if you have religion, what you feel in your inner being is your truth. Move into that with your full strength and knowing that it's right for you. And also with the understanding that it might not be right for someone else, but allowing that we are all different and we can live together in this beautiful country. We can live together on this globe in peace and harmony. And we just need to be our best me, the best you, to be able to have that co-relationship that brings about that balance of peace and understanding. Isn't that the good goal? Isn't that the best goal? So keep being the best you. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And namaste till then. Bye for now.